is waiting to enter your heart. Why don't you let him come in? Receive him and all of your darkness will end. What is your answer to him? Time after time, he has waited before. But now God is waiting again. Mm, to see if you're willing to open the door. Oh, how he wants to come in. The Savior is waiting to enter your heart. Why don't you let him come in? Receive him and all of your darkness will end. What is your answer to him? Time after time, God has waited before, and now God is waiting again to see if you're willing to open the door. Oh, how he wants to. Oh, how he wants to. Oh, how he wants to come in. God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. He's so good to me. He woke me up. He woke me up. He woke me up. He's so good. He's so good to me. Good morning, Jesus. God, I thank you for this day. Thank you for your grace. Thank you for your mercy. Thank you for your blood that washes away my wrongdoings. I know that I've said things that are not good. I've even done things that are not good, Lord, but I'm coming to you right now to ask you to forgive me. Forgive me for my ways that were not good, my evil thoughts, my evil actions. And today again, I start anew. I start afresh because your blood each and every time covers me. So I thank you for your blood right now. And I also pray for my YouTube fam, and I pray for those who come through. I pray for those who subscribe. I pray for those who watch my content. I pray that whatever is done on this channel will be uplifting, that it will bring love, joy, peace, and new understanding, growth in character, strength in spirit. God, as I'm about to go out onto the roadway, I pray that you would give me safety, not only myself, but others. Yesterday on the news, I heard that somewhere, somehow, some people were killed on the roadway. That could have been me. That could have been you. But again, Lord, I pray for your and your protection, God. I never take your grace for granted. I never take your love and your protection for granted. Because just like the gun fire killed someone else, it could surely be me. So God, I thank you. God, I praise you. God, I give you glory this moment, this time for all things. And we will not forget to pray for our families and lift up our loved ones. And we also want to lift up the evil ones that come through, because where there is good, there is evil. And I pray for them as well, that their hearts and their minds and their souls will be reborn, restored, and may goodness reign. God, I love you. God, I praise you. In Jesus' name, I do pray and give thanks for all things. And everybody say amen, amen, and amen again. I am so tired this morning. Good morning. And who is that that's stealing your name, Destiny? I bet that's that same person that was changing their name and trolling that day. It was using my name probably. Some people got a lot of time on their hands. I'm getting ready to go to work. Destiny, what are you talking about? You know that I go to work, girl. Honey, I wish I could stay home and do high school homework. I wish I could go back. I wish I could turn back time. And if I could find a way. No, I go to work every day. It's not vacation yet. I got one more day. One more day, and then vacation will be mine. I'm ready. I'm tired. That's why I didn't even get up and go live this morning. My body said no. But you know why? I ate a bunch of candy before I went to bed. And I will tell you forever, even though I have a candy addiction, God is going to help me. I ate too much sugar before going to bed. That's why I'm very sluggish this morning. I ate some, what you call it, those fruit snacks from Welch's Fruit Snacks. And now my body is saying, you put too much sugar in me. It's like putting sugar in a gas tank. You know what happens when you put sugar in a gas tank? It clogs up. It clogs up the gas line, and your car won't run. So that's the same thing that happens to us. We fill our body up with sugar, and then it gets in our system, and it goes. And I did it to myself. I do it because of emotional instability. See, I can own up to what's going on with me. I eat sugar because it's comforting. But then when I wake up in the morning, my body is saying, you're hurting me. You're hurting me. And I got to do better. But anyway, that's my journey. That's my journey. I'm trying to fix my afro. Who was messaging on the group chat early this morning? Batty McBatties. I posted an act. I saw that video come up, but I just didn't have time to watch it because I really didn't get up early to move around today. But I welcome everyone to the live, whether you're commenting or not. I'll change it in 9 days because I have to wait. How all of a sudden you like her channel? Don't come in here messing with my moderator with funny stuff. You're the only one that said amen, Batty McBatties. It's okay. They didn't have to say amen. They probably said it out loud with their mouth. They didn't have to type it in the comments. It's okay, Batty McBatty. Well, thank you for saying amen in the chat. I appreciate that. Who's dancing? All right. Do you watch my channel? I have the same bread And that's their names. Mm. Thank you for watching my shorts while you were waiting. Thank you for helping me grow watch hours. I appreciate that. Batty McBaddies, better known as Ava. My hair is growing back. My hair had done some funny stuff, but it's actually growing back. It's growing back, y'all. Growing back. I got to get out of here before I'm late today. I'm running late. When I tell you I did not want to get up today, it's one of those days when I was like, no, I don't want to get up. No, I don't want to go to work. No, I don't want to wear big girl pants today. I am exhausted. I'm a preschool teacher for those who are coming through for the first time, and I have to be to work by 7:30. I have a 30-minute commute. Right now it is 6:37 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I always make sure I clean up behind myself. Do you clean up behind yourself before you leave the bathroom? Those are things your pre-K or your kindergarten teacher or your preschool teacher should have taught you. Clean up behind yourself. Now with the 1-year-olds, that's a kind of work in progress. But they'll clean up too. Because I teach 1-year-olds this year. Oh, so I make sure I leave the bathroom clean. But I guess who's going to come back in here? Me. I'm going to come back in here. When I come back in here, I don't want to find the bathroom dirty. So I make sure I clean up. I make sure I wash my hands because I always said, not because of Corona, but I always washed my hands a lot. It comes with the territory. And then I learned it from my older sister. She used to make me do that when I was even a little girl. And she was always telling me about germs. Because my sister is like a germophobia. She has what's called a germophobia. Yeah, so I grew up with a germophobic. Anyway, that's enough about me. I work and go to school. Okay, good morning, Joshua. What's up, Joshua? I am running late. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I didn't even do an early morning live today because I was exhausted. Oh, but I'm going to make it. Where's my phone case? I took my phone out the phone case. All right, got to get my keys. I need a mask. I feel like I need to wear a mask today. Too much is going on out there. Too much is going on out there. Too much is going on in my classroom. I'll be back soon. I'm going to film a short. Do what you got to do. When I was 5, I tried brushing my teeth with dish soap. I thought it was the same as toothpaste. Not much about to wake 2 boys up for school. Sounds like a plan. Where's my, where did I put my case? I'm not even going to take that to work with me today because I don't have time to do that. Mocha, why you left this food on the plate? You don't want it? She left rice on the plate. Oh, okay. She'll eat it when she gets hungry.
That's what I mean. I already ate the first plate.
Oh man, okay. I'm trying to figure where did I put my phone case. That's weird. My pants are falling down. I don't have no buns. My buns are going. My buns are going and my pants are falling. And this pants does not have loops. Where did I put my phone case? That's weird. That's weird. Weird.
I already ate the first plate and I got some fish without rice.
Where did I put my phone case, y'all? I took it out before I started the live. And I put the phone on the phone. Oh, Lord, help me. I didn't take my phone case off. Lord, help me. I'm just so tired. This phone stand can actually hold the phone with the case. The other phone stand cannot hold the phone with the case. All right. Makes sense now. Can dogs eat tuna? I've given my dog tuna. I don't give her a lot of tuna. Mocha actually had whitefish this morning. Mama Vita. Exactly. Of course, dogs eat tuna. I don't give her anything in excess, but she did have some whitefish this morning, like some white cod in the cod family. Yeah. Yeah, I don't give Mocha a lot of. She doesn't even like dog food. She only eats it in desperation when I don't give her anything else, and then she'll say, "Oh, I guess I'll eat some of that kibble stuff." I guess. Mocha, you're not going with me. You got to go potty. All right. Come here. Come here. Mocha went out like 11:30 or 12 o'clock. No, 1 o'clock or whatever that was. Now I guess she wants to go back outside again. You went out so early. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Now you're gonna make me wear my work shoes out there and get all sandy. Because it's very sandy here. It's like you're walking on the beach. That's the type of sand we have in the yard. Even though we have grass, our grass is what you call it, sparse. It's not like thick grass, so we end up walking in more sand than grass. But anyway, it is what it is. Exactly. Whoever that fake person is, put them in timeout, Destiny. Put them in timeout for 24 hours and get them out of this chat. That's what we can do for them. Put them in timeout. Put them in timeout. Put them in timeout. Mocha, what are you doing? I gotta go. Come on. She likes to come out here and then she wants to start smelling all the animals that came across the yard, of course. Come on. I gotta go. It is very foggy again. This is like a foggy week, and then it's going to be freezing by whatever night, Thursday, Friday night. You know you got the power, Destiny. Don't let people get on your nerves. I wasn't really reading what they were typing. I wasn't paying attention because I'm trying to get ready to go. So that's up to you. If they're aggravating you, you know what to do. Put them in timeout. Get them out of here. Say, get out of here. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hey, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm supposed to have been putting in my Avon order. I think I'll take that and do that at work. I would need some special ointment cream for my face, and I didn't do it yesterday. I got so sleepy. All right. Have a blessed day, Brother Jay. You can call her Mama Pearl. That's her name. Mama Pearl. Da 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 da. They're talking about the weather. Good morning, Sister Nika. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am moving like so slow this morning. I'm tired. Like, I don't know what. Tired. Since there's no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. All right, mommy. Love you. You love me too. I don't even have my lunch bag. I know I don't have my lunch bag. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm just so tired. I didn't even know Shawnee was leaving this morning. Hold on, I gotta respond to my daughter. Yep. My daughter's already doing big girl things. She's always letting mama know when she's gonna do something big. I'm proud of her. But anyway. Life is good. Let's be happy. Let's be happy. Oh, it is snowing there? No, I'm not moving fast. If I was moving fast, I would have been awake a long time ago. I'm not moving that fast. I'm just tired. Hey, why are you turning up the TV so loud on me, lady?
Several people were injured, and this is unfortunately the cost of what can happen in fog. So let's talk about
accident in the fog. That's why I'm leaving so early because I don't want to be in the fog. Accident in the fog. That's horrible.
That's when you're really going to have a tough time with travel. Today, We have
Oh,
two
you finished
spots,
the
the
grapes that were
Central
in the
Valley in
bowl?
California, and
There's
then
our drink
Florida.
right there.
The
I
problem
know, but
down
did you finish the
south
grapes
has
that were in
been
the
there all
bowl?
week,
It's in
but
this
now
movie.
we've had a cold front
Huh?
roll through Texas
Yeah.
and Louisiana. You guys finally have a break today. Florida, we just haven't seen the clear out
All
yet.
right.
Now let's talk about Northern California, because there hasn't been as much of focus with the fog there. It is fog season for Northern California.
Fog
We call it
season.
heavy
Fogs better
fog.
go
You
away.
have a little bit of a setup here where, of course, you have big mountains from side to side, the Central Valley, and we get
It is
valley
like very
fog that's
foggy
formed. We
outside
also have
again. And
radiational
you know the
fog,
sun
so a
doesn't
lot of
come
it
up
ends
until
up being
7:20, and I have to
some
be to
valley
work by
fog, where you
7:30.
get these
So
cooler
it's not
nights
like I can say I'm
overnight.
gonna leave
That
late
cold
because I
air
can't.
settles down to the
So I
bottom
don't
of the
have any
valley
choice but to
floor,
go out there in
and
the
it gets so
fog.
cold that it reaches saturation and you
Oh,
develop
thank
a
you.
cloud on the valley floor. That cloud is fog. And sometimes we get into
How
a
do you
situation
know?
where
How do you
the
know?
temperatures
How do
don't
you
warm
know?
up
How do
enough,
you
and so
know?
the fog stays there all day long. Now back to the story for New Orleans. There's a look at the fog that we saw there. Different kind of a setup. We have radiational fog and infection fog that can be a big issue.
The fog outside needs to go away. I
Now,
don't
when you
care
look
what
at
kind
the
it is.
prevalence of
Because
fog
some people were
days,
driving
those
so
are
fast
those
yesterday, you
big
couldn't even hardly
paths.
see that far
I mean, we
ahead of
have
you.
more than 30 to
That's why I'm
40
like,
days in any given year where fog is an issue
It's
in
a
the Gulf
dangerous
Coast.
place when
But
people
notice in
drive
these
so
fog zone cat
irresponsibly.
valleys, they're
Dangerous,
highlighted in
dangerous.
red for more than 40 days out of the year where you
But
can have
anyway,
fog pop up.
let me
That
leave
valley
out of
fog
here
is
at a
one to
good time so
watch.
I can get to work
25,000 crashes in our country
safely.
every year are caused because of fog, and it leads to a lot of fatalities. So don't become one of these statistics. Know what to do. Again, we talked about knowing the forecast, incredibly important, but make sure that you're using your low beams and you're taking it slow.
That's
In
right.
this
Use
second
your
step,
low
since the
beams,
fog
not your high
lasted in
beams.
Indiana, I would say pull off. And when you pull off, try not to pull off on the side of the road. Try and exit the street completely. Try and get off the interstate. Kind of treat it as you would a snow squall.
All
Because
right.
again,
By
it's a
the way, I was
visibility
just
issue. You're
wondering if
sitting up,
someday I
no
could
one can
become a
see you.
moderator so
Do
you
not
could
use your
notice me
hazard
better.
lights. The flashing red is going to reflect. People will not be able to tell the
I hear
distance.
you,
It's
Ava.
not going to do you any good
I
to
seen
turn
her
that
face
on.
when she
So
turned
take it
around.
easy out
Quit
there.
looking at
Today,
my
our
mama.
fog spots are Northern California and the Valley,
My mama
and
is my
also
angel.
Florida.
Yeah, I realized she was behind me. I usually don't put her on camera, but she doesn't mind. But I don't generally put her on camera. Sometime one day she came on camera because I said, "Mom, if you walk by, you're gonna be on camera." And then she said, "Okay." And she said, "Hi, hello, how are you?" Yeah, my mom is a blessing from above. I'm glad she's still with me. Some people don't have their moms. My dad is dead though, but my mom is alive. So I'm thankful for that. Some people don't have any parents. All of my grandparents are gone, and yada yada yada. Now I gotta take the phone out of the case. I feel like I'm leaving something. I always have that feeling like I'm leaving something. It's a jungle out there. I need to go back to the store because one of my tires doesn't have a sensor in it. I put the tire on at a place the guy didn't have the thing for the sensor. Now I got to take care of all that little stuff when I go on vacation. But now every morning it looks like I need air in my tire when I don't. At least I don't think I do. I need to get that changed so that it goes right. I'm still kind of wondering, am I going to get a new car over the break? Is that the Wi-Fi? Because when I don't get off the Wi-Fi, it takes my life. Oh, you never met your grandpa or your grandma on your dad's side? I never met my grandma and my grandpa on my dad's side either. On my mom's side, I only met my grandma because my actually, I did meet my grandpa, but I don't remember. But I know that I met him. Your dad is at the hospital again? Oh man, we gotta send positive vibes for dad. Positive vibes, positive vibes. Wish him well today. It's 6:50 and I gotta get out of here. Yesterday I forgot to clock in, even though I told you guys I was about to clock in. Somehow I ended the live and I did not clock in. Then I had to go tell my supervisor to clock me in. And then it was lunchtime and she saw me and I said, why are you looking like something, like you did something wrong? She said, I did. She said, I forgot to clock you in. I'm like, okay. Yeah, yesterday was a busy day. We had a bunch of the biggies in the building. Everybody wanted to show up to our center. Our center is like the largest one in the area. So it's like everybody comes to our center. Everybody. Did I tell you that they brought the so sweet donuts? And then on top of that, I came home and ate candy. So that's what my body is saying. But I did say I did not eat that donut. I ate the one the day before because the day before, the other lady brought donuts. That's why I was like 2 days in a row. Come on now. Y'all trying to kill me. But anyway, I just took like 2 little bites like a little mouse and I was like, I'm done. I just balled it up and dropped it in the cup and politely tossed it. Because I'm just not going to die because of sugar. Okay. Well, I hope that they can figure it out. I hope that there's a good staff that can help him. He has burns on his arms. Oh wow. Yeah, the blood sugar is nothing to play with. Even if you're not diabetic, when you eat too much sugar, if you really pay attention to your body will let you know, especially if you're older. And Batty McBatty says she never met her biological grandpa, but it's for a good reason. And I don't think I want to see him. Yeah, we all have different experiences. Batty McBatties. Yep, there's some people we don't want to see, and like you said, it's for good reason. Like I always say, we can love them from a distance. Love them from a distance. I don't want to ever feel like I hate somebody, but I know that I have to reorganize in my brain the type of love that they have, or I have for them, I should say. Yeah, I remember when you told me he fell. Right, I remember. Well, I didn't know he was unconscious. You were on when I told you the story about when I fell that time? But I fell out of the shower. I almost fell in the shower, but I got out of the shower and then I fell. And I was unconscious too for a little while. So my mom like woke me up. Yep. But I didn't go to the doctor because that's me. I'm stubborn like that. And I wish I had brought my TENS unit because now my back is feeling like it's hurting. The visibility is actually better because I can see further down the road this morning, so it's not as bad as yesterday. But yesterday I couldn't even see like down there. And I'm not going to go that way because that's the way I keep getting stuck. That's the reason why I really feel like I need to get a 4x4 or a bigger, heavier car. Because I don't like feeling like I'm getting stuck back here. Especially this time of year when it doesn't rain a lot. The road is very powdery. Like if you're walking on a powdery, fluffy, sandy beach. And they were getting stuck right here. You can see the tire. Tire print. Wow, for 20 minutes he was unconscious. That's not good. That's a long time. Good morning, dear. I know you're probably out there looking at me. Good morning. Good morning, dear. And you know what? I didn't find the green beads for those who might have remembered. I did remember, but I didn't have any green beads in my supply. But I think I'm going to go to the hair store. I want to get some. No, I'm not going to go to the hair store. Oh, I heard a sound. Something hit my car. I'm going to get some from Temu. Because when I looked for those little hair accessory things, they cost too much. And you only get like a couple. When if you do it with Temu, you can get like the same price for like a whole bunch. A whole bunch of them. The, what you call it? The cloud ceiling. I don't know what the correct word is, but the cloud ceiling is higher. And visibility down here is better. So the fog is lifting. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Sister Nika, you driving? Are you still with me? Oh yeah, we have a church wing going. Oh, look at the horse. The horse, I hadn't seen him in a long time. That lady has horse. Aw. Yeah, sometimes the wardrobe thing could be a little something in the morning. Denzel, what's up? And I was thinking about you this morning too, Denzel, when I was still thinking about that charcoal. And I'm glad you popped in. You should try drinking some charcoal. Have you ever tried drinking charcoal and see if it makes you feel better? 'Cause I got a feeling that it will make you feel better. But I was actually thinking about you this morning when I was feeling all congested and coughing up all this stuff out of my body from eating all that toxic red dye. Cause that's all I was coughing up this morning, all that red dye. Lord help me. But anyway, I probably should have drank me some charcoal, but I didn't slow down to do that. Waiting for my car to heat up. Oh, okay, that's cool. Working 7 to 3. I work 7 to 3. Actually, I prefer working earlier and getting off early. I used to work 8 to 5 and I didn't like it. Yeah, try it. I know that charcoal is very healing, and you'll be surprised. It should. I understand you have whatever you said, that big word, I know, but I do know what charcoal can do, and I think you'll feel better if you try it. Activated charcoal, that is. Exactly. Working 7 to 3. What a way to make a living. Actually, I can see all the way down the road, so I thank God for visibility this morning. I can see where I'm going. Blueberry yogurt is not my favorite, but that's the only one that was in the refrigerator, and I didn't want to not eat it. So I don't know, I've just been like not hungry because I keep eating all that toxic candy, and it's making my mornings a little icky. My mornings are icky. I wake up feeling all weird, and then I don't want to eat. But I know that I need to eat, because if I don't, I'm going to be really dragging, and I'm going to be very, 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 very tired. So I know I have to eat, so I'm trying to eat. Funny, 0 to 0. You don't work at all. Well, when you go with your mom doing DoorDash and stuff, that's working. You might not be getting paid exactly, but you're out there helping her. So you know how children get used. Anyway, my daughter is beginning her Christmas holidays. She was letting me know she was going. She was letting mama know she was getting on her way. I wish I was already on my Christmas break. This weekend we have our Christmas play at church. We have fellowship dinner after church, so Saturday is going to be a long day. I think I'm going to just stay in the city. I'm not going to come back, because when I come back, then I don't want to go back. I think I might put my tent up and lay down and take a nap. I'm eating a blueberry coconut milk yogurt. I like the key lime because I like that flavor. It's blueberry, likes blueberry, but I don't really care for it. But that's what was left. I guess she didn't feel like eating it, so I'm eating it. That means I need to go to the store. I need to go to the store today because I don't really like going back to the city to go shopping when I'm not working. But I know after this I will have to go back. But when it's just us, we overshop. You know how it is? I don't know about you, but we overshop. And I always say that we overshop. I cannot shop, but mommy is always shopping. Even when she doesn't need to go to the store like me, she's going in there to get something. But yesterday I did good. I went and got the one shirt. What else did I get? Oh yeah. And I got the bubbly. The grape and something. The sparkling water. Sparkling, you know what I'm talking about. The thing that's like soda in a wine bottle. Soda in a wine bottle. Yeah. I like fruits too. Yeah. I always have a tent in my trunk. I'm like that. When I go to the beach, usually if I'm staying for a while, I put my tent up so I don't get burnt up by the sun. No, that's what it means. Like four people can lay side by side. I guess once again that depends on their size. But yeah. I'm gonna put a tent up at church. Yeah, you heard me. That's if I get somebody to stay with me. But there are always people moving around, because if I lay down like on a pew, I know I'm not gonna rest, because people will be moving around, doing whatever. Because after fellowship dinner, then I know they're gonna be getting ready for the play, because the play starts at 6 o'clock. I guess it all depends on what time the service ends. And then what time dinner ends, whether or not I'm gonna come back home, because that's like 1 hour driving, 30 minutes home, 30 minutes back. So it's like I would probably just stay there if it's not that much time in between, and put my tent up. Yeah. Because the tent that's up at home right now, that's my mom's tent. My tent is not that big. It's a little one. But I might get a pop-up, the easy pop-up one. That's probably what I should do. The ones that you kind of just unfold and they pop up into like a little space. But there's not that much space in there though. It's like really a one-person pop-up. But those are actually kind of pricey, believe it or not. You would think that they would be cheap, but they're not. Now, why are you typing these big paragraphs and you know I'm driving, Destiny? Exactly. I love the carbonated bubbles, so I don't drink alcohol. So I started to get the one that has rosé on it, but that one, I've heard that rosé is dry, but that one to me, it just feels like you're drinking dry water. And I don't like it. I tried it, but I don't like that one. It's okay. It's just that it's not safe to really read all of that. Yeah, that's why I try to operate with a list, Destiny. Most of the time, I don't go in the store without a list, unless I'm going for like one thing or two things. Then I'll try to be disciplined and stick to that, because I really don't need to buy stuff. And my mom and I were going to be getting rid of some more stuff, because we both have too much stuff. Oh, I just dropped this yogurt in my lap. Oh, that's gross. I'm gonna pull over at the cemetery. Ew. It's cold and it's in my lap. We're going to the cemetery, y'all. We're going to the cemetery. That's the next stop. That's my only choice. That's why, I don't know if you heard me say it before, that's why I go to the cemetery, because they don't talk back and it's such a peaceful place. And that's why I go there when I need to really think. Oh, about to pass the turn. Oh, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Let me let y'all see this. This is a very historical cemetery. They have some graves that are way, I'm not going to go back there right now because I don't have time, but they have some graves that are very old back there. Yeah, these people are resting. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, oh no, this is not the cemetery. There's a grave I'm supposed to visit. One of my church brothers died, and I didn't go to the funeral because there were just too many people dying. Too many people were dying, and I didn't go to that funeral. My heart was so broken. But I was supposed to go visit his grave and show my physical respect because I wasn't there. Not that he's going to know, but it's just for me. His parents were very good to me. They treated me like their daughter. Talking about things happening unexpectedly. But it's all good. I think this is not going to dry well because yogurt is not like water. But hopefully I have wiped it enough. And for those who are always talking about me, I do know how to pull over when it's not safe to do something. But thank you for your care and your concern. But I do know how to pull over when I have to do something that I cannot do while I'm driving. All right, let's try this again as I exit the other exit. Let's get out of the cemetery. This place here. There's a pretty big cemetery, but I know that there are bigger ones, but this cemetery has been here for a long time. Some of those graves back there, you can tell when the casket has broken on the top, because in the center of the grave, the dirt is falling in. And I always wonder about those kind of things. It's like no one seems to care. To me, it seems like the people that own the cemetery should at least like pour some dirt on top so it doesn't just look like it's open. I mean, that's just what I think. Why can't you just like pour some dirt and fill it back up? But you know what? Most likely, when you think about it realistically, the family of those people are probably also dead. And then the generations after the generations after the generations after generations, they probably don't even know where those people are or that they're even buried. You know what I mean? But just the thought of it that you can see that it's like open. Because I've walked way back there by myself before. Not always the safest thing, but I know nobody should be out there to bother me. But every now and then I bump into another person that's probably visiting someone's grave. But yeah, get out your head. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know. It just seems like they should do something about that. But I don't even think they pay attention because they generally focus on the newer graves. Because if you go back to the way in the nosebleed section, so to speak, they don't keep that part up. It's like they ignore that part because I guess they realize that no one is going back there to check. But if you actually take the time to look, it's just not respectful. And that lady, she came on my channel with that same guy that was politely scamming for money. She has videos about the black cemeteries, and she was saying that they need to do better. And we have some in our area too, where they look horrible. And then sometimes you have like these volunteer groups that go in and clean it up. But it's like, who takes responsibility for those? Who does? I'm sure there is somebody who should take responsibility for them. But anyway, let me get off of that. Some things could be redone in our society. And this stuff is feeling cold on my belly. Anyway, I'm wearing green today because today is supposed to be the Grinch day. But the best I could do was wear green. Because what I said, I was not going to spend no unnecessary money. When I went to the cemetery, there was a woman. She wasn't even alive, but we saw her. Come on, Destiny. Are you telling the truth? Destiny, are you telling the truth? Venture Moores, where you been? That's right. We gotta love on each other while we're still here. Let me try this again. Let me try to not drop it on myself like a baby. Ashes to ashes. Personally, for me, I want to be cremated. My daughter already knows. I told her to do a viewing, put me in my favorite t-shirt and my favorite blue jeans. And I told her, promise me, don't put me in no dress. I don't want to. Put me in my favorite t-shirt and blue jeans and then burn me up. And my daughter said, I don't know if I want to burn you up, Mommy. I said, well, that's up to you. I'm not leaving money for you not to burn me up. I'm leaving money for you to burn me up. That's it. Don't waste money putting money in the ground. That's how I feel. Funerals are overrated and overpriced. I'd rather be burned up than be in the ground, turning into like a mummy, and then all that other stuff that happens down there. I don't want nobody to come back trying to dig me up either to take away my beautiful face. No, I'm not really trying to be funny. But death is a part of life. It's going to happen. Whether now, whether later, whether at some point. Some of us go before others. I was making a video, tribute video for my dad again. I don't know if you saw it, but I miss my dada. My daddy left 24 years ago. He went away. And it feels like yesterday. Sometimes I still cry. I still cry. I cry, cry, cry. But death is real. Death brings pain, grief, and all that good stuff. Okay, Destiny. I know that the evil is present. That's all I'm going to say. Evil is real. But I also know if you're seeing something that may look like a person is not of God. I'll say that. And my back is hurting. I can't wait to do my back thing. I might need to go get a massage. Or I need to put my TENS unit back there. I got to help somebody. Someone needs to help me put my patches like down in my back. You know the muscles that are attached to the shoulder that are like right down on the side of your back. I did too much. I was moving furniture in the classroom. I should not have, because I do have a weight restriction because I have medical documentation. I don't know why I did that yesterday, because I was trying to reroute the classroom interaction. And my co-teacher, she'll just watch me. She doesn't even try to help me. Anyway, I just did it by myself. And then, yeah, I'll just leave that alone. But now my shoulder's hurting. And I know better. Yeah, most hospitals only care about money. Yep, it's very painful. July 14th, 2000. I was actually pregnant with my daughter. I didn't even know it. So I always say to myself, my daughter did meet my dad, but just not in the best way. Yeah. Because at that time, you know what they say, what is it, at 6 weeks, babies have a heartbeat? So she already had a heartbeat. I just didn't know it. Until after the fact, when I started to get sick. It's like it's been raining. Oh, you did see the video. I saw that part now. Yeah, I felt like doing another tribute video. I hadn't done one in a while. And when the holidays comes, it's like a time where it's like, when you start missing different family members that are gone on, church family, friends. But for me, though, I've had a lot of people from my graduating high school class that have just died. Some died from illnesses, some died from, different things, but it's sad. We're not exempt. That's the point that I always say. You're not exempt. We're not exempt. I prayed about that this morning. But just like whatever that was, that shooting that happened in Baltimore, at whatever intersection, they said the intersection, but of course I don't know the area. So I'm thinking to myself, those people probably didn't know that was going to happen. I don't know what the deal was. I don't know if you saw it. Bye. No problem. Get to your schoolwork. It's 7:15. But yeah, I don't know what was happening. I don't know if you guys heard the story or followed the story. But that happened in Baltimore yesterday. When I was doing lunch, not lunchtime, but when I was eating my lunch, as always, I got on my little phone, and then CNN was live, and I was like, what in the world is going on? So I turned the volume up, and that's what they were talking about, the shooting. And so many were injured. I know they said one was confirmed as no longer with us. and then the rest were injured. This world is getting crazy. Crazy, crazy. But I feel like, I don't know the details, but it seems like it must have had something to do with something. But some people are just so short fused. Some people are very short fused. That's the thing I'm most afraid of when it comes to people who carry weapons. Some people that are short fused, they don't need to carry a weapon because they are short fused. Instead of them reacting in a more normal way by talking, if you want to even pull your fist up and fight, why do you have to resort to pulling out a gun over something that could be so simple? You know how many people that have lost their lives in road rage just because someone loses their cool, they're carrying a weapon and he just pulls the trigger? Come on now. That kind of stuff is heartbreaking to me. My back window is trying to fog up. This section always gets weird because it has a lot of trees. Oh, the world we're living in. Thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. Peach and gray is going to be my new, I think that's going to be my wedding color when I get married again. Because all I keep seeing in the sky is peach and gray. It kind of looks calm. I don't know, I'm just talking. Don't mind me. But it's a very pretty color. Maybe you'll have it for your wedding. And I want to say, oh yeah, they're all walking. There's an infant classroom, and then I'm in the next up classroom. And I think most of the infants are walking too. Usually by the end of the year, they're all walking because some of them come in very young. And they just got a new baby. That baby is 3 months old. And that's always hard on teachers because it's like the majority of your class is walking. And then all of a sudden a child drops and they bring a new student. And the new student is like an infant. And the way how the classrooms are set up at this school, there is no designated safe space for the non-mobile children. Yeah, it is a nice combination. It looks really pretty in the sky too. But it's not that like peach. It's something like in the peach family. I don't know what the exact color would be, but it blends with that gray that's up in the sky. Exactly, an arm baby. And I know what it's like. I love being in the baby room. Some people don't. But because I have a lift restriction because of my bad shoulder, I should not be in the baby because I can't pick them up. If I pick them up, I got to put them down because my arm will literally like become like a spaghetti noodle. Because when the pain happens, it's like my arm just loses mobility, proper mobility. Even though I love being in the baby room, I can't unless I have surgery and then let it recover. But I really believe I'm going to do it next year because I can't have my arm like half functioning. It's not good. I can barely pick Mocha up, and Mocha's only 10 miles. I can walk for her like maybe half a block, or I have to like properly position her and keep my shoulder down. But if anyway I kind of pick her up and I have my arm like this, I can't carry her far at all. But that's my story and I'm sticking to it. I've already had 3 surgeries and I said to myself, wait a minute. I've had like 3.5 surgeries. And I said to myself, I don't want another surgery. I don't want another surgery. I don't. What's up, Fred? I did get your comment. Of course I did. Now don't ask me to memorize what it said, but I did see your comment. I tried to go through this morning to catch up with my comments. I try to stay on top of that. I try. If I don't respond to every comment, at least I give it a thumbs up and a heart. But what did you say about the eagle? I don't remember that part about the eagle. Fred Chambers. Sister Nika, do you remember who the one was that was coming through telling us that story about their girlfriend was in a nursing home? I'm trying to remember that person's name. Was that James B. Foyle? Is that who was saying that? Thank you, Ava. I'm almost to work now. I'm trying to remember who that person was that was doing that little conversation. Andrew. Okay. Thank you. It's like the things that people do on social media. It's a trip. Why can't everybody just come on and be real? But I know that's not going to happen. Guess what? I think I forgot my water. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I had forgotten my water. That would be a big no-no. But I always try to have backup water. It seems very peaceful this morning. You did that. Did you do that comment in this live this morning? I don't remember reading that in my comment section. Like, if you're saying that you typed it, I probably missed it because you know I am driving. But I see it now though because I'm stopping, and I'm not going 70 miles an hour. You're gonna scoop me up. You're coming to scoop me up. How old are you, Fred, if you don't mind me asking? Talking about you coming to scoop me up. You got to be old enough to scoop me up. I haven't been lifted up in a while. Somebody needs to come lift me up. I weigh like 132 pounds, I think. No, if I'm naked, I weigh like 129. They weighed me with my clothes on and my shoes. I didn't take my shoes off the last time. I usually take my shoes off before I get on the scale because I'm like, I know these shoes weigh like 1.5 pounds. I wear a size 9. But I try to eliminate that. I can't take my clothes off at the doctor's office, so I take my shoes off. Why would the eagle scoop me up? Or is that your way of politely saying you're not going to tell me your age? I say you was looking like a little bird out there that... Oh, you're talking about in my video where I was by that lake? That's what I'm afraid of too, because my vet told me when I first moved here, they said, be careful with your little dog because we do have those birds that can scoop her up. And that's why I never let Mocha just run without me watching her. Because that is true. The right bird can scoop you up. Remember the days when we used to watch Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Da-da. I used to rush home from school like every day to watch Scooby-Doo. But remember they had those little weird things and then sometimes those big old whatever things would come and scoop up something. You just made me think about Scooby-Doo. So that means you're old enough to know who Scooby-Doo is and you're old. You told on yourself. You told on yourself. You must be old enough. Then you can come. You can probably come scoop me up. Scoop me up. Beam me up, Scotty. I've got this person that found me from. I'm not even sure what they did. I give out my Instagram. I give out my email. I give out my Facebook blog. But someone actually went and found my personal blog page, which is not hard. Because if you go to my one Facebook, you'll figure out who I am because it's obvious. But the point is they started messaging me on Messenger. They don't really have anything to say. Don't really have anything to say. And then when I like politely inquire, like, why are you messaging me? Then they don't really say anything. Make it make sense. And then yesterday they said they had not subscribed to my channel. So I'm thinking, if you watching me, you're messaging me, why aren't you supporting my channel? They didn't really have a response for that too. But I'm thinking to myself, if you're messaging me for whatever reason, you should be in my corner. That's the kind of people that you run from because they let you know initially that they're not supporting what you're doing. So I'm like, and they're messaging right now while you're talking to me and while I'm talking to you, they're messaging me. It was nothing to say. Quit blowing on the car. I hate when people do that. They could give that person a heart attack laying on that horn like that. And that's when I slow down and they better be nice. I'll block the whole way because they're just not being nice. And that's a big truck speeding down the road, going nowhere, I bet. Going nowhere. And it looks like they're carrying gas. Oh, no, that's the pest control. I'm like, the bugs are not going nowhere. I don't know why he's acting like that. All they do is spray that stuff that sometimes doesn't work. They spray that stuff at our school. You know, I have the contract for the people that come to spray the bugs and whatnot. But we always have critters coming from somewhere because they crawl between the cracks around the door. You can spray whatever you want to spray, but then the guys came to do the door, and then you can see sunlight through the little thing. You can see the sunlight through the cracks. I'm like, obviously, duh. The things that people do. Now that's another pretty color right there. That looks almost like a tornado funnel. You know when that tornado funnel thing started coming down at the bottom? It looks like that right there. That wouldn't be a good thing, but it sure looks like that. I don't know why my coworker keeps on skipping this spot, making it harder for me to back up into this spot. But you know what? These people are so territorial that some people really feel like it's their spot when it's really not. And some people actually argue with other people for a spot. There's no designated spots. There's no name. But why people do that? And so I bet she's leaving this space because she knows I park here. But it would be so much easier if she just parked there and I could just park beside her. You know, I failed parallel parking the first time when I was 15. You know what I did? I drove up on the curb. And then I thought I was in the space. And I was like, I did it. And then the guy said, you're on the curb. Point is, backing up is not my forte. That's why you see me going forward and backwards and forward. But really, the objective is to not park close to anybody. That's why I keep doing it. Uh-oh. Here come my coworkers. I'm taking up all the time. But I try to park where they're not going to hit my car. So if it takes me 15 minutes to keep them from hitting my car, that's what I do. But somebody already gave me about 3 dings, and I know they happen here because I always see it when I get off work. But that's what I try to do. I don't want them touching my car. That's why I always swing my door open usually. So if I know that my door doesn't hit their door, but they have SUVs on both sides, so those SUV doors are bigger. It's 7:28, and I'm not ready to work. I'm not ready. It's 6 days until Christmas, really? 93 cousins. I don't even know how many cousins I have. On my mom's side, we don't have that many, but on my dad's side, I don't even know all of my cousins. I don't. I don't even know a third of them. Oh, that's that lady. I was wondering who drove that car. She has a Georgia tag, so I guess she came from Georgia. A new lady. She's one of our new workers. Now, y'all, I cannot forget to clock in today. I got to make sure I clock in. Make sure I turn my light off because the other day I left my lights on because nothing is auto in this car. Nothing is auto. I guess Fred is not going to tell me his age, but when he said about Scooby-Doo, then I know you're older. It's all good. I was just asking to be nosy. Sometimes I tell my age and some days I don't. And I did not drink my smoothie and I almost left my smoothie. And I'm zooming in on my big face. Very observant. Who's very observant? You or me? You or me? You? Who's very observant? Batty McBatties? Let me get in here so I can clock in by 7:30. Ooh, my legs. When I get up out of this car, you only know. I have to stand here for about 30 seconds because my legs and my hips and my back. I should have stayed home today because I haven't used all of my FMLA. I have 2 days a month. And I was tempted to stay home today and then just show up for the party tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I got to. Did you hear me that day when I was talking about the time I had an accident in the parking lot by one of my co-teachers, not co-teacher, but one of my co-workers not paying attention? She backed right into my driver's door. So I definitely pay attention to who's rolling around me. Yeah. You have a big family tree. Sounds like there's 93 cousins. That's a lot. Now, I am about to clock in, and I'm not going to come back today. I promise you. But I gotta remember to clock in. If I focus on coming back then at the same time, then I forget to clock in. Now, I'm not going to wait for these ladies because they're walking too slow. You're welcome. Ah, you knew I was coming back, didn't you? You waited because you knew it. You knew it. I know she's coming back. Yeah, I came back because I didn't even say bye. And I did not remind you that you're special. So how could I disappear? I can't disappear without telling you that you're special. How could I came back to let you know that you are special. And you are worthy. 80 more in England. Oh, wow. All right. Anyways, you guys have a great day. Take care of yourselves. It's a jungle out there. And be observant. People are crazy. Yeah. Bye. Bye.